Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a good Friday today. Yesterday we had a pretty nice blaster box, if you guys seen that one. Had a nice Chase Elliott relic, a nice orange parallel Hailie Deegan rated rookie card, and several other good inserts in there as well. In a couple of days, I did pick up today, excuse me, a couple more of these blaster boxes, these Fairfield blaster boxes from Walgreens. So we'll do those probably on Sundays, what I'm looking at. But today, those of you that are new to the channel, I had a series recently, special request Danny and Gray's Jeff Gordon cards. If you guys go over and check out Danny and Gray's channel, they have a lot of fun things on there with the NASCAR cards and some toys with his son and everything. But Danny and I worked out a transaction, and I showed some Jeff Gordon cards that I had, and he would tell me which ones he wanted or needed or whatever, and worked out a transaction from there, and we're both very happy with it. Well, as I was going through my cards for this 100th video that I recently did, with all the different cards of cars over the various years, I started seeing Jeff Gordon cards that I hadn't sorted out yet, and one of the projects I'm working on is getting all of my NASCAR cards separated out by driver. Some are just kind of hodgepodged in boxes, others are sorted by set, and I want them all by drivers because it's going to be easier for me to move them along or find what I need, etc., etc. So at any rate, I'm going to have at least 3 or 4 more of these special request Danny and Gray's videos where I just show the Jeff Gordon cards, and Danny will let me know which ones that he's interested in. We found this was a really, really easy way for us to kind of to handle this, and once again, it gives me more content for more videos and allows people to just see some of my collection that I have accumulated over the years as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've got 4 or 5 pretty good sized stacks here, so we'll just start running. I've got the timer running here on my end, and when I see that I get to a certain point that I like, I'll just go ahead and stop the video. But we'll get started here. We have a 2005 Press Pass Trackside here, a Jeff Gordon Jimmie Johnson card. There's the back of the card, just a base set card here. Did find a lot of base set cards, a lot of insert cards, parallels. Now these are part of a Champ and Challenger set that was released in 1994. This is Jeff's first win in the Cup Series of the qualifying race in 1993 at Daytona. And that just tells about Hendrick, his car owner, but Jeff is featured there on the front of the card. Then we have a pit stop scene here. Of course, it says Tomahawk Chop. They did have that Tomahawk as their pit board. Looks like I've got 1, 2, 3. Got a handful of those, so that way we can blast through those fairly quickly. Then I got several of these from, I'll put it here and we can see it. I think that's 2000. Might be 99 Upper Deck. I wasn't collecting a lot at this time, 1999 Upper Deck, but I wasn't collecting a lot at this time, so a lot of these I did pick up in lots or in collections that I had purchased over the years. So that's why I do have several. Here's another 99 base set card. Both of those are the same. There's the back. Of course, it says Fan Favorites there. And then there was another card out of that series. I like this one because it does have some career statistics there. It doesn't go all the way back and doesn't go really into detail. Got a couple more. And then here's the last one. This one I think is probably a checklist. No, it's not. Just another base set card. A lot of times they'll have Jeff Gordon or Dale Earnhardt or one of the top drivers will be a checklist card. Then we have also from 1999 Upper Deck Road to the Cup this Chronicles insert. Very nice looking card. Then we have also from that year, A Day in the Life insert card, number JG1 there you see. Then this is from 1998 Maximum. I really wasn't a big fan of this set. As you can see, it's really super glossy and really super reflective. So it was really hard to read a lot of the names on the card because they have almost a silver sheen to it, and then the letters are kind of in that gold foil. So it's very difficult to read the fronts of the cards. Back of the cards are pretty clean. This is from 1998 Upper Deck, Max, 1998 Max 10th anniversary set. It's the card of the year, and of course this is from 1992 replica of Jeff Gordon's first Max card. Of course his rookie is the 91 Trax, but the 92 one, of course, that's not the price that I was buying or selling at. It's somebody else's price, I believe, there. But that's the back of the card. Nice little insert. Here's another one from 1998 Max 10th Anniversary set. Again with that logo and the 1998 card of the year there. Several different drivers were featured in this set. Number CY10, the other one's CY5. Then we have this one from 98 Press Pass Premium. There's another card that goes along with this, and of course the center kind of makes it look like a lug nut when you put the two cards together. There's the back of it. Rivalries, so I'm guessing the other card may have been Dale Earnhardt or somebody else of that nature. I'm not real sure. And we have a checklist here from probably 99 or 2000 Max. Yeah, 99. Of course, although it's a Max card, you see the Upper Deck logo there, their little hollow foil symbol. Of course, Upper Deck bought out Max in 1997 after Max declared bankruptcy in 1996. Here's another one, base set card number 1. There's another one, we've just had that one. Another base set card. It's a nice looking card. Really like that one. There's the back with career statistics to that point. We have another card from 98 Max, maybe 99, I'm not real sure. Again, I wasn't collecting in this era, or during these few years. He's racing along with Mike Skinner there on this card. Looks like it is a 99 Max. Then we have next one is a really nice Press Pass Premium. Really like that card. That's a really sharp looking card with his Busch Series uniform there. He only ran a few races in 99 and 2000 in the Busch Series with the team that he and Ray Evernham formed called, there you see it, Gordon Evernham Motorsports, GEM. We have a 98 Press Pass VIP. Really like this set. I'm sorry, it's 99. We have a 98 Tony Stewart back there. You all know about that giveaway coming up. But we will talk about it a little bit more at the close of the video. This is a really unique insert from 99 VIP rear view mirror. Some of those die cuts they were having at that time, they really got a little crazy with the shapes, and it made it sometimes difficult to put in to display them properly because you didn't know how you wanted them, which side you wanted them laying on or whatever when you put them in a holder or a sleeve or what have you. 99 Press Pass Stealth Busch Series card here. Very nice looking card. Then we have a Octane from Press Pass Stealth 99. This is the die-cut version. There is a non-die-cut version of this card. Not sure if I have it or not. It just gives you some information about the team. Here's that Busch Series car from 99 and 2000 Jeff ran. As you can see, the font on the 24 is different than the Cup Series car because Gordon Evernham Motorsports did not have the rights to using the font style that they used on the Cup car, so they would have had to come up with a different font style. There you see 99 Wheels, his Cup Series car. Can't see who that is coming out of the pits there. Maybe it's Jerry Nadeau. Looks like the Cartoon Network car. It's a base set card. So we've had a lot of base set cards. Here's another card with Gordon in his Busch Series uniform. I think the blue goes really good. That Press Pass Premium from 99, we had a few cards back. That blue on the uniform really popped with that blue hollow foil. So here's the 99 Wheels. I like this stuff. I like borderless cards. I like them more than cards that have a framed border because if the centering's off a little bit on this one, you can't tell unless you have another one directly to compare it with. Now the centering is a little bit off with that back, but it may be designed that way too because I see the way that those little boxes are kind of offset makes me think that that is designed that way. Next one is a 99 Wheels insert, running and gunning. There's also a hollow foil version of this where the background has kind of a little bit of a glitter to it, and I believe the lettering is either done in gold or a copper color. But this is the insert it's an insert, but there's also a parallel version of the insert as well. Next one is a Wheels High Gear base set Chameleon subset card. That looks like the Chrome Illusion card that he ran in the All-Star race in 98. Let's see, yes it is. Chrome Illusion car, 98 All-Star race. So it was a very, very unique paint job. In that Busch Clash of that year, he did run a Chroma Premier car that had very similar colors to the Chrome Illusion car. Here's another base set card from 99. It's a checklist, of course. Another Chameleon, I thought that was a Chameleon card, but it's just a base set card because they had 2 cars on there. Very attractive looking card there. 99 Press Pass, 99 Preview. Gordon again with the Pepsi and the Busch series. And it gives you the little bit of information there about the team. Looks like I got a couple more of those, so we'll just go ahead and throw those in that stack. 99 Press Pass on the pole base set card. So it tells you all the poles that he had during the 1998 season. Like cards like that that give you a little bit of information. This next one looks like his base set card from 99. Yes, it is card number 1. There's some more career stats. We like to see those, of course. Another insert from Press Pass 99. This is the Showman card. Didn't have a lot of cards from 99 Press Pass. Again, like I said, you look at that, look how, excuse me, how crazy Press Pass got with the shapes of the cards back then. They had a lot of different die cut series, and really, I think, went a little bit overboard because it's hard to keep a lot of those cards in mint condition when you start having these real fragile points and corners. This is a 99 Victory Circle. Here you see the 98 Cup Series champion Jeff Gordon. Card number 84. Looks like I got a few more of that card, so we'll just set it off to the side. Then we have another one from 99 Victory Circle Upper Deck. This one, of course, celebrating Jeff's win in the 98 Brickyard 400. He became the first 2-time winner of the Brickyard 400 that year. Then we have another couple of Jeff Gordon victories. It says Pepsi 400 on his hat there. So I don't know if that's Pepsi 400 at Daytona or Pepsi 400 at Michigan. Let's see what it says. Michigan Speedway. So we got that one. Here's another die cut from Maximum, probably in the year 2000. I don't remember Maximum being in 99, but it may have been. Nope, there it is, 2000. Cruise Control insert. We have another base set card, it looks like, from Upper Deck. Kind of hard to read all the stuff on the cards. I don't like that light blue background with that almost gray printing. Very difficult to read. Got another of that same card right there. We have another card here from Victory Circle. Looks like that might be 99 or 2000. Survey says 2000. Next card up is a 2000 Press Pass Stealth base set. That may be a parallel, but I'm not 100% sure because the foil does have a gold tinge to it, and I don't know if they had gold and silver. Wasn't collecting back then of this, and I don't have much from this time. There's another 2000 Press Pass Stealth. Both look like parallels. They didn't number them like they would in later years with a prefix. Here's a 2000 Press Pass Trackside. Very nice looking card there. Even though Trackside and Stealth were both kind of their bottom end cards, I always thought the 2000 Trackside set had a really nice look to it. And you see that border that it has going around the picture. The die cut cards, the parallel version, are cut to that contour. So if I had the parallel version, I'm sure I've probably got one coming up somewhere, you'll see it wouldn't have any of this white exterior. It would just be cut to that picture frame on the front and the back there. Next insert we have here is from 2000 Trackside, Generation Now. We have a base set card from 2000 Press Pass. Press Pass, they're self-name set, self-title set, whatever you want to call it. The Press Pass was always just kind of right in the middle of the road in terms of quality. Trackside and Stealth were always kind of a step down, I felt. And then Eclipse was a little bit higher. And then, of course, VIP and Premium. Both were their high-end products. So we have 2000 Press Pass here, Shootout, number 53. Just a base set card, and I've got 1, 2, 3 more of those. Then we have a base set from 2000. Of course, 2000 was the last year that Jeff would run the rainbow paint scheme. Then in 2001, they would switch to the Flames, which he pretty much kept on his career. Kept on the car till into his career. And they had, here these are all the same, so no point of showing those. And we have a 98 or a 2000 Techno Retro insert. And the flames on his car, eventually DuPont was rebranded as Exalta. And he ran that for a couple of years before he finally retired. That was the end of the first stack, but I'm going to add a few more to this stack just to kind of lighten up the upcoming stacks. We have a 2004 Optima checklist. Looks like the next one might be an 04 Optima Celebrity Profile. Nope, 04. There's the back of it in case you guys want to read it. Another 04 Optima. This one's probably his base card. That last one was a base card as well, but this is the primary base card. Then we have a couple of these tracks, fans, inserts, stickers. Backs are pretty much blank except for the Press Pass and NASCAR livery there on the bottom. Then we have an 06 Thunder, Jeff Gordon, of course. Checklist. Made in America, 06 base card. Then we have a couple more, several from 06 it looks like. We may have already had these in one of the previous videos. Apologize if we have. But I just want to make sure anything, for Danny's sake, that anything that I have in question, I want to be able to show him so he sees what we have. There's another one from 06. Our stack's getting a little bit wobbly over there. Don't want it to fall over. Couple of nice cards here. 95 Premier Plus. This was one of Max's higher end sets back then. Of course, this is showing, there's the finish, the top 10 of the first Brickyard 400. Jeff, of course, won that race. This is a second card of that, same thing. I was at that race. Very, very, very exciting time in NASCAR. Here's a 95 Press Pass Premium base set. Of course, you see down here, there's 3 levels of parallels. There was this one, there was a hollow foil, where the whole card was, as I say, a hollow foil card. And then there was a red foil parallel, where this little band across the bottom was a red foil instead of the gold foil. Here's another one, 95 Press Pass Premium. We have a 94 Assets, maybe 95. Let's flip it over and see. Yeah, we had some of those in the last round, because that funny little narrow picture. Then we got some 95 Upper Deck Series 2. Very familiar with this set. I bought a lot of this when it came out, and actually pulled the Jeff Gordon autograph out of a hobby box. Fun story for another time, but I did pull it. Eventually sold it down the road, but did pull it out of a retail box. And they had, before they had blaster boxes, they had retail boxes and hobby boxes. This is also from 95 Upper Deck Series 2. But retail boxes tended to have fewer packs in them and fewer chances at the hits, but they were still in there. Maybe an autograph in a hobby box was 1 in 16 packs, whereas a retail box might have been 1 in 48. There were still chances, they just weren't as good. Now the blasters, there's going to be blaster exclusives and hobby exclusives now. So there's Jeff Gordon, his car. Of course, these are from 95 Upper Deck Series 2. No, I'm sorry, this is Series 1. Looks like these two are going to be the same. That's the last one. And there's his base set card from 95 Series 1. Card number 2. Now this is Series 2, but it is the Silver Electric, which is the first level of Parallel. They also had a Gold Electric, which I've only pulled a couple of Gold Electric cards, and those are generally one per box. This is 95 VIP, or I'm sorry, this is Upper Deck Illustrations. I thought it looked like the VIP card, but this is an insert numbered I-9. That's Illustrations from 95 Upper Deck. Had a couple of those. Of course, you see the price tag on there, not my price tag, so came in a lot that I got a long time ago. This is 95 Action Pack Country. Now, no, this is not Jeff Gordon driving, it's Scott Lagasse, but Jeff Gordon was co-owner of this truck, and you see the truck was painted identical to his car. So there you see, co-owned by Jeff Gordon and Rick Hendrick. Then we have Jeff winning the 95 Pepsi 400. Okay, 95. I was going to say Sterling won at 96. And then 94, Jimmy Spencer won the Pepsi 400. But that's the card is 1995 Action Packed Country. Action Packed had several lines in 95. They had Action Packed Preview, Action Packed Stars, and Action Packed Country. Were there 4 sets, and of course, as you see on the bottom, the logo there, it was a Pinnacle set. And Pinnacle was really, really rolling out the sets that year. This one is a Parallel, this next one, I believe. So this one is a Parallel. You can see the shimmer that it has there. I think it was called Winston Cup Collection. Some of the other Action Pack Parallels were called Silver Speed, but I believe that one was called Winston Cup Collection. Next one we have is from 94 Press Pass, called Checkered Flags. Let me double check it. It might be 95, I apologize. Those 94 and 95 cards a lot of times look very similar, so that was an insert. Same one here again. Another insert. Number 3 of 8 out of the set. Of course, that was Jeff's first. Was that his first career win? Really can't see. It's not. Yeah, well, it's 2 of his wins, so yeah, Coca-Cola 600, that's his first career Cup Series points-paying win. Of course, he did win the Winston Open the week prior to that in 94. He also won the Busch Clash in 94 and the Twin Qualifying Race in 93. So he did have wins in the Cup Series prior to the Coke 600 in 94, but they were non-points-paying wins. Cool Persistence 2002 Optima. This is an insert. And we have another one of those. Looks like we have a couple more of those Cool Persistence cards. Then we have a 2002 Optima Up Close with Jeff Gordon. There you see a little bit of information there on the back. Then we have a few of these from 2002 Optima. Again, Press Pass with their crazy little die-cut cards. These are fan favorites, so they're all 3 the same. The back of it just has some fan club information there. I think all the drivers in the set had their fan club address and website on those cards. 2002 Press Pass Stealth. This looks like a base set card, because I believe the Parallel would be red foil. Yeah, because it doesn't have a prefix before the number. Got a couple more cards, and we'll call it a day on this video. 2002 Press Pass Stealth base set. And I think we had some of those in some of the previous videos. Last couple cards here are the same one, which is Press Pass Top Shelf from 2004. So Press Pass Top Shelf. This looks very, very similar to an Upper Deck insert set. And when I find one of the cards that's like this one, I'll set them aside and compare them. Anybody that's baseball fans, pull out a 92 Bowman baseball card and compare it to a 97 NASCAR Racer's Choice, the borders and the fonts on the cards are very similar. This one, much like the NASCAR Upper Deck from 2000 or 99, somewhere in that era, is very, very similar. So that's why I get these confused sometimes, because there's a lot of companies that don't cross paths, but their designs are very, very similar on the cards. So once again, I've got about, I'm just looking at my stacks right now, I've probably got 4 more videos to do of these. So I know you're going to be listening, Danny. Probably at least 4, maybe even 5 videos of these. I don't know. It just depends how quick we get through these. We are still at, excuse me, we are still in allergy land here, but we are still at 83 subs, so I do appreciate all you new subscribers coming on board. When we do get to 100 subs, we've talked about it earlier in the show, that we will give away one of those 3 cards here, either the Ken Griffey Jr., the Braun Strowman, or the Tony Stewart. They're all rookies. When we will have a giveaway once we reach 100 subs, and we will have a happy subscriber that will receive the card of their choice from those 3. So once again, I appreciate you guys listening or watching or whatever it is you do while we're doing these videos. And we're going to continue with these videos. Probably over the next week or so, I'll get through the rest of these, maybe a week and a half. Get through the rest of these Jeff Gordon cards for Danny and Grays on their channel. Go check them out. Really fun channel. So I appreciate everybody that's continued to support the channel. We're going to keep growing this channel. We're going to have fun with it. And we want to get to 100 subs real soon. We should be there in a few weeks, so I'm looking forward to when we get there. But I do appreciate everybody watching, listening, and going along for the ride. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.